Well, good afternoon to you all. Tony Virtue speaking, Virtue and Partners, with our regular monthly update. Trying to coordinate this at the moment with the RBA meetings. I think that's probably the most sensible thing we can do. Well, they lifted rates this afternoon by 25 basis points and really blindsided a lot of the market. Generally, the expectation was that rates would stay the same. We kind of ride it out a little bit, and at this stage, bond market looking at rates dropping later this year, so hard to see why you want to lift rates just to drop them a few months later. Anyway, decision made. Equity markets obviously don't like that, and there'll be a bit of gnashing of teeth, I'd say, over the next few days. We will be having the budget next Tuesday, 9th of May, and I'll get something specific out in relation to that, but this is quite an overhang before budget to do something like this. At this stage, probably better news coming through on terms of trade. Resources sector's done well, and that is going a long way to increasing the tax take. We're expecting good numbers also from 3 of the banks this week as well. So I guess you only lift interest rates if things are going well, not badly. But it's still a bit of a surprise to the system there. Just in relation to the RBA, the inquiry, if I can use that word, into them has now been made public, and the intention from Treasury is that there will now be effectively two boards, very similar to what you see in the United Kingdom and in Canada. One board, a more traditional, like a company public board with compliance, etc. And another that will be specialist economists that hopefully will break up some of this groupthink in the RBA that, yes, it's data driven, but you need to be aware of the impact on the wider economy. And difficult to do that if you've only ever had one job and that's been in Martin Place. So looking to kind of shake that up a little bit. Property has actually done quite a lot better over the last few months, and you can see Sydney property prices going up in the attached graphs. That may be one of the reasons that they're a little worried that if property takes off too quickly, that could be a bit of a problem for future inflation. But look, at this stage, I think it's probably better to look at the effect of net migration. 900,000 people, as I spoke to last month, coming into Australia over a 2-year period. That should really stimulate demand, and that should be a net positive for the country. I think that's enough for this month. I will talk to you again next week as we get the budget numbers behind us. Let's just take today's news in our stride and understand that 25 basis points really reflects more a mindset than a major change in the cost of capital. But it is a surprise, and there will be a lot of commentary over this over the next few days. And that's enough for today. Tony Virtue, when experience pays.